Yo, what's up, Breaker guys and girls? This is Rafael from C Manga, here to review another chapter of the Breaker New Waves, chapter 89. Um, as I said before, I was expecting a fight or the start of a fight, and it's happened in this chapter, so it's a little, I'd say battle or war, whatever you want to call it, and it's really, really good. I'll just give you a little summary of what happened. It starts off with Jae-Kyu chilling in the park, complaining about the hot weather, and another guy comes along stating that looking after kids is tough, isn't it? And he's the same. So the guy knows that he's there looking after Shi-Woon and Jin-Ie. Jae-Kyu immediately senses something's weird and calls him out and says, "You're from the mirror, aren't you?" And the guy says, "Wow, you have a good eye to notice that." Just as this is happening, the Sun-Woo clan member is rushing over there in panic, and he says something's happening near the main entrance, which shocks Hi-Oh, how he didn't see this. And the guy that just arrived starts mocking, saying that, those kids are making a ruckus, and he came to avoid that. And Hi-Oh just realized that he's part of them, and I think he is an SUC captain, so he's leading a group of them SUC grunts. And Hi-Hill calls him up saying, "You're too confident and you're an idiot to come to the wrong guy and try and fight me." Goes to G-Gun now, and he receives a text message that the SUC has arrived on school, and they've gone into their head's office and started smashing up the place. And just as he's looking at this, some little girl in the background's glanced over. She's wearing glasses, so she's a bit suspicious. Goes to the SUC grunts now, smashing up the office, telling everyone to shut up. And the teacher attempts to speak, and he gets struck in the head with a pole. They use this as an example to keep all the others quiet. And as they're doing this, they find the classroom they were looking for, which is first grade class 8. And I'm assuming that's Shi-Woon's classroom that they're looking for. It goes to Jin-Ie and Shi-Woon's classroom. She's sleeping in class, only to be awoken by Shi-Woon saying that they need to leave right now. And she's confused by this, and he shows her a text which shocks her, which saying you need to run. So yeah, they've already got a heads up. And it goes to G-Gun's class now, and he's wondering why attack now? Why in broad daylight? And it doesn't even seem like they're after Sei-He, who they originally said they're after. And as he's thinking this, Ji-Yu, the girl with the whip that he fought before, walks past smirking at him, which shocks him, and she starts taunting him to follow, or she'll make trouble and cause a ruckus, which makes him conflicted of what to do next, because he's meant to be looking after Sei-He. So it's like if he leaves, she's unguarded, but if he doesn't, Ji-Yu's gonna start smashing up the place. So he leaves anyway, and just as this happens, the girl we saw earlier with the glasses starts to act sick, which draws Sei-He's attention, and then she asks to escort her to the nurse's office. So she's obviously some sort of decoy or ploy to lead Sei-He away to get captures, most likely. Shi-Woon is speaking to Elder Jung outside class, explaining the situation, and he needs them to hurry right now and get here. And Jin-Ie noticed this. He's very surprisingly calm and asked, did he expect this situation to occur? And he said he's already had enough of being bullied and having friends and family be beaten up or nearly killed by these people. So obviously he's going to make a stand or a front. Jin-Ie just realizes his shot that he has actually come here deliberately to create this situation on purpose. And yeah, it goes to a flashback now of him discussing this current plan with Sarah Khan, and she's saying that it's risky to do this because even she has no idea how far the SUC goes in terms of how wide their range is, because they could be anywhere, saying that they could even be in the Sun-Woo clan or the Mil-Yang clan, so any movement he makes will be spotted by them if there's any spies in those clans. And he thinks this is good. He thinks this is great, and she's confused. And he's saying that if he does this, then that's exactly what he wants, because he wants them to see him do this so that he can lure them out, draw them out to create the current situation that's happening. and he's saying that as his masters taught him that any enemy has a weakness, and he's already spotted what that weakness is that they underestimate him, and he'll be ready to throw the counter attack as soon as they attack him. And he begs Sarah to help him with this plan, which he eventually agrees to. Jin-Ie asks why didn't he tell her sooner, and after Shi-Woon says if he did tell her, do you think the elders would really let me go so easily, and he's not going to run away from this fight? Jin-Ie says that he will nevertheless, your ki center is fragile and still being unrepaired, so any attack obviously he uses might shatter it permanently. And just as they're stating this, a group of FCC grunts arrive and attempt to attack, but they're blown back by a group of 4 with sunglasses, hoods and balaclavas, and yeah, it ends there. So yeah, it's a nice chapter today, really good, fast paced, quite a bit of action, build up to this fight I've been talking about that's going to happen. From what we've seen earlier, this is kind of a two-way plan that they're doing, that it can eliminate, well, what they attempted to do looks like eliminate Shi-Woon, and at the same time they're looking to capture Sei-He, so that seems like a backup plan. Like if they can't get that job done, they've got her as like a scapegoat. And obviously clearly that little girl was part of the SEC as a I'd say like a leech or an agent kind of thing to draw her away. Yeah, and I'm guessing Jae-gal is most likely going to fight that Gyu girl in the next chapter or the next 3 chapters, and I'm wondering who these group of 4 are. They look familiar. I think they're the same group that protects So-Su, Lady So-Su, so I'm assuming it's them. They're basically the same guys that chopped up those mercenaries easily, just slaughtered them. So if it is, then Shi-Woon and Jin-Lee are in luck, and they're just going to cause some havoc until I'm guessing there's some Wu Clan elders come. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week now, because the action's starting to come back in the story, and I'm glad they brought some more characters into the plot as well. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, as usual, if you like the video, leave a comment to voice your opinions, rate us a like, and subscribe for more content in the channel. And as I said before, if there's any Breaker fans out there, comment, let yourself be known, because I'd like to see more. I've already received a message from one guy, and I want to see some more guys out there. So yeah, and I'll see you guys next week for another review.